Have you ever wondered why the Bible is often called the greatest story ever told? Picture this: a dusty scroll hidden away for centuries, filled with revelations, poetry, and history. But did you know that this ancient text holds secrets that still perplex scholars today? Let's dive into the incredible world of the Christian Bible, unveiling truths that might just shock you. This is the story of the curiosities of the Christian Bible. By the end of our journey, you'll uncover astonishing facts that will change how you view this revered book. From its bizarre tales to its remarkable characters, get ready for a deep dive into secrets you never knew existed. First, let's start with a bomb fact. There are 66 books in the Protestant Bible, but each book has a unique story to tell. Did you know that the shortest book in the Bible is just a single chapter long? It's true. It's the book of Obadiah, and it packs a powerful message about judgment and redemption, despite its brevity. Imagine how much wisdom can fit into just 21 verses. Now, you might be asking, what about the longest book? That title goes to Psalms. With 150 chapters, this poetic masterpiece is an anthology of songs, prayers, and praises, written over various periods and by different authors. It's a glimpse into the human experience and our relationship with the divine. Each psalm tells a story, a moment in time, a feeling that many of us can relate to. Can you feel the connection? As we continue this journey, let's talk about some of the fascinating figures in the Bible. Ever heard of the wandering prophet? That's right. Jonah, known for running away from God's command, spent 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of a giant fish. Imagine the lessons he learned while trapped in darkness. His story questions obedience and highlights God's mercy. What would you have done in his place? Now, let's transition to a curious narrative in the New Testament. Have you ever pondered the role of women in the Bible? They often hold pivotal roles, yet many are overlooked. One striking example is Lydia, a purple dye seller. Why was her profession significant? Well, purple was a color reserved for royalty, making her a woman of means. Lydia's conversion was a foundation for the early church, and she became the first European convert to Christianity. How's that for breaking barriers? As we move deeper, let's explore miracles. Jesus performed numerous miracles, but there's one that stands out, turning water into wine at a wedding in Cana. This example of abundance is not just about liquid joy. It reveals something deeper about transformation and celebration. It raises the question, what are we transforming in our lives? And what miracles await us when we trust in faith? In the middle of this exploration, we can't forget the literary marvels of the Bible. Did you know that some scholars believe the book of Revelation is the first dystopian narrative ever created? With its vivid imagery and prophetic visions, it paints a picture of the world's end and new beginnings. What do you think John, the author, was trying to convey? As we reflect on these themes, it's hard not to feel fascinated by how these ancient writings resonate today. Let's backtrack for a moment. Every page of the Bible is filled with tension, joy, despair, and triumph. One of the most bizarre and intriguing stories is that of Balaam and his donkey. Imagine this. A donkey starts talking to its master to prevent him from an impending danger. It blurs the lines between reality and the supernatural while challenging concepts of obedience and insight. When was the last time you listened to an unexpected voice in your life? And what about the Bible's impact beyond its pages? It has shaped laws, inspired art, and sparked countless debates throughout history. From Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel to Handel's Messiah, the stories of the Bible invigorated creativity and raised numerous questions about morality and human existence. What other narratives have shaped our world like this? As we approach the climax of our exploration, let's reflect on the power of prophecy. Jesus' birth was foretold across multiple books, Isaiah being one of the most prominent. He was presented as a suffering servant, and these prophecies created anticipation that changed the course of history. From the Old Testament to the New, these interconnected stories culminate in a message of hope. It's a mosaic of faith and destiny wrapped together. How do you relate to this anticipation in your journey? In concluding this adventure, we must consider the legacy of the Bible. It's not merely a book, it's a living testament that continues to inspire and influence millions around the globe. The stories remain relevant today, asking us to reflect on our journey, encourage others, and seek something greater. The lasting question is, what part of this sacred text resonates with you? If you enjoyed this exploration of biblical curiosities, don't forget to follow us for more enlightening content. Feel free to leave a comment below about which fact surprised you the most, or if there's a specific topic you'd like us to cover next. And remember, the journey of discovery is never ending. There's always something new waiting to be uncovered. Join us again as we delve deeper into these timeless stories.